No, I fixed it. But yeah, my opinion, you're not wrong. Just you just need enough to fix it.
Shattered glass under my boots. We've been through hell, seen the truth. Scarred hands, but we hold tight. Every fall fuels the fight tonight. We are built tough. We don't regret the past.
Hello, I'm Dave, host of Gen X Unchained on YouTube. I'd like to give a shout out to our new partner, Dubby, energy drink preferred by most gamers and content creators. If you'd like to try it out, go to dubby.gg and check them out.
Don't forget to use promo code GenX Unchained and save 10% on your order. Also, look me up on YouTube.
No, like I said, I'd want a double wide mobile home, put on a concrete foundation, anchored into the ground, and I would live in that. I don't need a mansion. I don't need 60 bedrooms and 30 bathrooms. I don't need a ballroom. I don't need a dining hall. I don't need a castle because I already live in a castle in my heart. You know what I'm saying? In my heart, that's my castle. And that's all I need. Like I would definitely help some friends that have been supportive of me, who's had my back, like you, Moken, like Ray, like John, and a couple others, that have been there for me in my life where I was wanting to give up, wanting to throw everything away, wanting to stop doing stuff, who, helped talk me out of doing stupid things, and I appreciate and love every single one of you guys, and you guys are family to me no matter what. Spontaneous, you're too nice, man. I mean, that I tell you one thing I would buy a motorcycle. I would indulge myself with a nice motorcycle. But I also do want my fishing boat and my pickup truck. Okay. Maybe maybe a year one Camaro, year one split bumper, something like that. But I could deal without the hot rod as long as I had a motorcycle. So off grid, yeah, there's a lot of people getting in trouble for doing that. I don't know why it's such a big deal with the U.S. government when it comes to people living off grid. I think it should be your right to live off grid and do things like that and fish your own land, hunt your own land, grow your own vegetables, process your own foods and stuff like that, because I think that's a lot healthier than what we are being pushed off in the grocery stores with this lab grown meat, this 3D printed fruit, this 3D printed vegetables and stuff like that. I think, we've gone a little bit too far with that. And with people, more and more people want to live off grid. I don't see a problem with that. I don't have an issue with that. Well, I don't, yeah, and I get that, but the system wasn't put in place for them to beat us. The system was put in place for us to be able to have control over what we say and do. That's what America was built on. That's what the principles of America is built on. We are the ones, yeah. Well, it's bureaucrats, it's lobbyists, it's Fortune 500 companies like BlackRock, Blackstone, Vanguard, Oracle, people who think they control us, who think they operate our lives, which is totally wrong. They don't. They don't control nobody like as much as they think they do. But to live off the grid is something like, if you know nature like Ray does, like Mocha does, like I do, we know how to fish, we know how to hunt,